Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. So much going on around the channel at the moment. Yesterday we released the Puzzle Pyramid by Aspartagus, Panthera and Piotr V, which is a brilliant collection of puzzles. As I record this, nobody has finished it, and that's no surprise because this is a tough set of puzzles overall. Plenty of them are approachable individually, but tough overall, and there's plenty. Let me say that. So that is on Patreon, as is still, well, a few hours left. I mean, I guess when this video goes out, there will be 17 hours left to get an answer into the Cracking the Cryptic Mexican standoff, which is this video. Also on Patreon today, we released the toughest of crosswords, my monthly battle with the Times monthly club special, and there was a vicious one, this one, I'll say that. We've also on Patreon got our Solves of Negativity by Jovial and the GCHQ Christmas card, and of course on YouTube we have the YouTube shorts that Simon's been doing so far, the Fistamafel Ring and the X-Wing. I think he's recorded a Bent Triples one as well, I'm not sure if that's out yet, but coming soon. If not, loads going on. That's all on Patreon, and on the channel we've also got our merchandise. Simon wearing a very fetching hoodie yesterday, good to see, and there is lots of that stuff. I am wearing my Bobbins bobble hat regularly, or not a bobble hat, a beanie regularly, so that is good for winter as well. Anyway, loads of stuff there, all our apps. Now, one of our apps is Killer Sudoku, and that is largely what we're doing today. Killer Sudoku. It's happy birthday to King Gilgamesh, who was 30 on Friday this weekend, which is my excuse for not doing it on the right day, but there you go. Happy birthday, King Gilgamesh. Is that appropriate for our Egyptian puzzle hunt? No, probably not. I think Gilgamesh was in Babylon or Assyria, and the king would probably be more than 30 today if there was one. But anyway, King Gilgamesh has sent this in to celebrate their own 30th birthday, and we do offer them many congratulations, and our present is to put the puzzle on the channel. So you can have a go at this in the link under the video. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages can't repeat, and the cages show their sums. And there are just two X's where the two cells joined have to add up to 10. There's no negative constraint, not all X's are necessarily given. Give it a try. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking with, well, a 6 cage in 3 cells. Has to be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and that means that this 5 cage can't be a 2, 3 cage straight away because you couldn't put 1 in both of those cells. So this is a 1, 4 cage. That's a 2, 3 pair. This is the number 1. And we've got a start. The 8 cage needs a 1 in it, and now it can't be in box 7. So that's very neat. We get a 1 there. This is either 2, 5 or 3, 4. Now, they add up to 7. Now, do you know the secret? Listen very carefully if you're interested in knowing that every row, column, and box in a Sudoku adds up to the same number. And that number is 45. So this box, that's because 1 to 9 adds up to 45, and that's the rules basically. Anyway, in this box we've got 25 there, we've got 7 in those cells, that's 32, plus 1 is 33. These two have to add up to 12. Aha! And we now know that that's got to be maximum here 3, maximum here 9, and we're absolutely in business in this puzzle. 2 there. And this can't have a 3 in it now because of that, so it's a 2, 5 pair. This 5 cage clearly can't have a 1 in it now. That's 2, 3. There's a sort of symmetry going on, isn't there? Yeah, that symmetry continues because I've got a 1, 2 pair in both those areas looking at these 10 cages. So they can't be 1, 9 or 2, 8, which are 2 of the possible makeups. So they're either 3, 7 or 4, 6. Right, using the secret, we've got another cell here. 34 plus 3 is 37. To get to 45, we need another 8. And down here, the symmetry again. Very pretty. 35 plus 1 and 2 is 38. We get a 7 here, and that must be right. And we've effectively used these 34 and 35 cages now fully. However we put in the other digits that make up the box, it must add up to the right number. Oh, down here we've got a... Oh, this is a naked single, I think. Look, it sees 1, 2 and 3. It sees a 4 in that cage. I'm looking at row 9, column 1. It sees a 5 in the box. It sees 7 there, 8 there, and 9 there. So this has to be a 6. This is actually seeing a 2-3 pair, so we know the order there. Then this must be an 8 because it sees 7 and 4. And we're left with a 4-7 pair that we can't determine, which is a bit surprising given the symmetry that's been going on. But there we go. Sometimes these things happen. Ah, this 13 cage. Right. How can you make up 13 in 4 cells? Well, my first advice is try doing it without a 1. You'll find that 2, 3, 4, and 5, the lowest 4 other discrete digits, add up to 14, so you can't. So there's got to be a 1, and we now know it's got to be there. Ah, and these can't have a 2 in because of the positions of these 2's. So it must be 3, 4, 5, and that makes up 13. And now we know that these are different combinations of 3, 7 and 4, 6. Because whichever one is a 3, 7 will force a 3 into there, and that will stop the other one being a 3, 7. Oh, in fact, okay, in one case it's a 3, 7 and forces a 3 out of its column or row, and in the other case it's a 4, 6 and forces a 4 out of its column or row. So these two cells are 3 and 4, and this must be where 5 goes. That's very neat. We've also got a definite 3, 4 virtual pair. Whichever one isn't used here is used in the cage. So these other cells in the row and in this column have to be from 6, 7, 8, and 9. That one can't be an 8. This one can't be a 7. The 22 cage definitely has a 9 in it. It's either 9, 8, 5 or 9, 7, 6. So that's not a 9. Ah, and in the bottom row we know where 9 goes now. 9 is there. 5 is there, so now the 22 cage is not 9, 8, 5, it's 9, 7, 6. This X cell is 1, 3, or 4. The 27 cage does have to have a 9 in it, but I'm not sure which of those it goes in. Oh, in fact, 9, 7, 6, 5, this has to be a maximum of 8, 4 here. Yeah, okay, that doesn't quite define everything. What about this 3, 4 virtual pair, this side? Okay, these have to add up to at least... Oh, that's not a 9. Just noticed that. These have to add up to at least 13. So the most these can add up to is 8, and they can't use a 1. So they could be 2, 6. No, they can't be 2, 6, because that would need 6, 7 there. So quite small numbers involved now. What have we got down the first column? 4, 7, and 9. Oh, that can't be an 8. 8 must be in one of these two cells. I was just wondering if that 8 saw all the cells in the 27 cage, but it's not an 8 and it doesn't. Oh, this is an 8-2 pair because 9, 7 and 6 have been used now in this box, and you need a high digit on a 10 on an X. So that's an 8-2 pair, which does... I was going to say it does nothing. It keeps 8 out of that cell. It doesn't do much. Ah, these are from 1, 3, 4 and 5, forming a quadruple with that, but also forming a quadruple with that. So this can't be 3 or 4 now. That must be the low cell. And there's a 1, 3, 4 triple. Wow. So 5, 7, 6, 9 to go in the column. Let's fill them all in. Then these can't be a 5 because of the box. That can't be a 9. I don't know here. Okay, I need to find something else to go on. Clever puzzle this. This has got quite a lot of intricacies in it. Oh, is it the 27 cage or the 21? Let's have a look at the 21. Oh, there's got to be a 9 in one of those cells in this column. Ah, that's getting interesting then. Right, if there's got to be a 9 there, then this is either 9-7 with 2-3 here or 9-6 with 2-4 here, I think. Yeah, that feels right as the maths. So there's a 2 used there. That's a 2-3-4 triple. So these are from 5, 6 and 8, forming a triple with that. So 3, 4 are a pair here that are resolved by the 4, 7 pair over there. That can't be 7. In fact, 7 is now in one of those two cells, and that can't be 7. Right, so that's a virtual 2, 3, 4 triple as well. Now, can we work out, is it 9, what did I say actually? 2, 3, 9, 7. Oh, why have I ruled out 9, 8? Ah, go back. I may have just blundered there. Right, somehow I didn't think of... Oh no, that's all right, I haven't blundered. 9, 8 would have to go with 3, 1, that's too much. So once a 9's in there, it can't go with anything higher than 7. Okay, so I was all right, sorry. Just thought I'd made a mistake. Right, we're here. So there's no 8 here because there is a 9 in one of the two cells. And that means 8 in the column is here. Okay, that's actually helpful. Then we can do 6 and 5. That makes this a naked single 7, thanks to the pencil marking. That's not a 7. What have we got to put in here? A 3, 8 pair. This is a 2, 6, 9 triple. That one's got to be a 2 because of this. So 6 or 9 here. 5, 2. In fact, this can't be 6 or 7, of course, because of this. So that's an 8. That does place 8 in box 5. Now, what about the 27 cage? We got a good job done on the 21, although it's not quite finished, I don't think. This has to have a 9 in it. 9 and 8 is 17. And then another 10, so it can't have a 5. So that's a 6, 9 pair, and this must be a 4 to make up the sum. Ah, and that fixes the 10 cage here, which fixes 4 and 3 in the middle. That fixes the 10 cage here. Now we can't have a 6 here, so it is a 9, 7 pair. Let's just remove the pencil marks. 16 plus 5, this is a 2, 3 pair. We've got 7 and 8 in the column. That's 7 now. Yeah, that's 8. That's resolved the 9, 7 pair. We've got a 1, 5, 9 triple. That fixes the 6 and the 9. In fact, that fixes 6 and 5 here. I can do this 9 as well. Oh, this 3, 8's got done at some point. I didn't notice. This can't be a 3, so that's not a 7. This is the last digit in its box. And 2 can go in there with a 1, 6 pair. Right, we know which way around they go because of the 6, 7, 9 triple yet again. 3 and 4 here, and I think we're finishing off now. That's a 9, that's a 7, 5, 6 pair that I can't resolve. 4 and 7 there though, they're done. Get a 9 here. This makes a 6 on the X. So we get a 4 there. 1, 3, 5 triple. Haven't filled in this 1, 4 pair. Now, oh, the 13 cage that I haven't looked at, which can't have a 9 or 8 in. So 6, 7, 4, 9. Lots of this row is getting done. That can't be a 9. 2, 8's been resolved. That does the 3, 2 at the beginning. We're left with a 1, 5 pair. That 2 fixes the 21 cage. I think almost every cage is completely filled in now. just one bit left. That can't be 9, so that is. This can't be 3. We've got 1, 4, 5. That's a naked single. 5, 4 must be there with 1 there. And now we are done. So 1 and 8 here. That's a very nice puzzle. It's not too hard, very approachable. Happy birthday to you, King Gilgamesh, and thank you for sending us Rorschach test. Yes, I mean, I'm not sure I see this as a big ink blot, but maybe it's a kind of, if you were to color the cages, maybe there is something that can be visualized in the spreading ink blot. Oh, of course, a Rorschach test has this symmetry, doesn't it, where you fold the paper. Is that part of a standard one? I'm not 100% sure. It probably is. So there, we would look like that as a big ink blot. I don't know, it could be anything really, couldn't it? Animal, vegetable, or mineral. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, we will be back with more Sudoku tomorrow. Don't forget all the content and our apps, and I will see you for more Sudoku. Looking forward to that. Oh, we'd streamed, of course. Do have a look at that. It was one of the most fun streams we've done, I think, on Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That's on the channel as well. So much going on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again next time on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.